Hello subscribers, welcome to a live stream of AD&D's Champions of Krynn Remastered. So I am streaming from my laptop and hopefully everything will work out okay here. It has a different version of OBS and Windows 11 and I'm using a mic built into the laptop, so hopefully the sound is okay. I do not have another mic with me, but you'll have to let me know. Hopefully the audio level's good. And we'll see if the game audio comes through. You'll have to let me know on that too. Hey Jimmy, Zomble, and Bo, welcome to the stream. How are you guys doing? Sounds fine? Okay, glad to hear it. Be testing hype, even though you've been reduced to a gnome. Hey, the gnome has some things he can do that no spellcasters can do. He can bypass magic resistance. We'll see how it turns out. Bo says time to beat up some minotaurs. That's right. Zomble says I've been reconnected out of the party. Retconned out of the party. Probably for being too powerful. You got me in mono? Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense. Sounds good to you too, Zombo? Okay, cool. Well, let's continue. Hopefully I've copied over everything that I needed. Let me see what game folder I need to load. Let's see. Save game E, maybe? Let's give it a try. This is not right. This is a test because we had already rescued Caramon. Let me see if J is correct. There's J and H. It's going to be one of those. J. Let's see where we're at. Oh, no, this is definitely not right. This is the old party. This is the blind Jimmy Hoopak party. That's the one that got party wiped. So let's try H. This looks right. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, we got a complete throttle here. That looks correct. Pull this over here. Okay. Hey Duncan, welcome in. How are you doing? Night Scam. Gnome Jimmy Tinker. Yeah, no big chair scam, that's right. Jimmy says, well, you were right about the half-orc assassin. Got some good old cream soda. IBC cream soda. Hey, Lockpick, welcome in. How are you doing? He says the Tink Tank instead of the Think Tank. All right, cool. Well, let's go back to throttle. We don't want to level up a warrior. I think. Oh, we need to go kill the priest. That's right. We haven't done that yet. I think he's over here somewhere. Does the audio sound okay? Or is it too loud? Game sounds are coming through fine. Okay, cool. Thank you. We do have a whiz bang, but we're not going to use it on these. And flasks of oil, they're too weak. Oh, there is a zombie. Well, we can turn him. I have no quarrels. Duncan says, you're going to throw Hom for a loop with no chair. Yes. He's not going to know how to handle it. This is just temporary. Trying to remember if I even have a cleric. I don't think I actually even have a cleric. Let's see, we do have a paladin, right? Yeah, we have an illusionist. Duncan with his lance. Quarrel scam. It is, Jimmy. I forgot to get quarrels. I'm trying to remember. I think I put them in the shop. Runaway zombies. Jimmy says Duncan can use lances this time around. Yes. I got him a proficiency. His Thaco's 15 with it. You can see he's a lance specialist. +1 to hit and +2 damage. Because I wanted to be able to have someone good with the dragon lance. Okay. Is the clerk in here? Old coffins. I think he's here. Let's do a bless. Phantom armor. Looks like Jimmy needs some phantom armor. And that's all. Okay. Cleric spots you. He places something in his robes and orders his undead minions to attack. Attack! Yeah, we party wiped with the last party bow. We got killed by a bunch of dragons. I think there was like 8 dragons. Yeah, we got the dragon lance, but we were toward the end of the game and I fought a whole army of enemies, which you're not supposed to do. And they killed us. Let's try to charm him. Unaffected. Okay, let's get an improved phantasmal force. Ogre. Let's use the whiz bang. Device fails and is damaged. Ogre vanishes already. Well, we tried. Wow, he's got 29 hit points. Blind him. Can't blind him, it's too far. Blind doesn't work on undead. Duncan's a typical gnome Jimmy Tinker. Yeah. Once they get high level, they can do pretty well, but he's too low of level to be effective with his inventions yet. There we go. Zombie taken down by his fire. Okay, we got him. These people sacrificing their shares. Okay, then none of that's going to be magical. Jimmy says, I'm working on an invention that's like a claw machine in arcades, but it only grabs snacks from Duncan's pouch. We find a key on the cleric's robes. Alright, that's what we wanted. It's a snack snatcher. Is that what you're going to call it? He's got a snack snatcher. Okay, so now we can get through the secret door up here. Snack-o-matic. We definitely could use improved Thaco. There we go. Duncan took one down. 13 damage. Probably should go get some quarrels for Jimmy before we go in any deeper. Do we have enough money? We have some gems. I think I'm going to pick up this stuff to sell. Armory. Scale mail, that's an upgrade over ring mail, but it looks like we might have chain mail. Yeah, we already have. Tinker can't wear scale mail. Okay, we need to repair his whiz bang and maybe get him another item. I think I have enough money. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so you take all this. Let's go to the inn. Jimmy's going to build. First, we're going to do a Fix-O-Matic so that we can repair his whiz bang. Let's use it. Okay, his whiz bang's repaired. Now, let's build Let's build a rock pitcher. It's finished. I also want to build another Fixomatic and have it handy. Okay. Let's see, he's overloaded, but he's level 5 now. We can actually probably build a zapper and use it sometimes. Let's see, boulder pitcher, we're not good enough for that. We don't need a magic aura. The super smoker producing darkness is nice. Complexity is 5. Zapper complexity is 4. The complexity impacts how hard it is to use. Wind Scorcher, that one's way too hard. The Blam Blower's 12. That's really hard. Yeah, let's do a Zapper. Okay, that used up some money, but not a ton. Perfect. Let's finish selling this stuff. Jimmy. Let's buy him some quarrels. Okay. And the flasks, I'm going to sell these. They're weighing me down a lot. There we go. Let me get a few more quarrels. Okay. Perfect. Warrior leaves the party. Okay. Well, that's fine. They're hogging up experience anyway. Jimmy, let's have you use something here. Let's try your rock pitcher. The device fails and is damaged. He failed to use the rock pitcher. That's pretty common. Duncan says, broken whiz bang. Serves Jimmy right. He got the parts from his own emporium. And Jimmy says, I get to use them as a tax write-off that way. Okay, well, let's try it again. Let's use the Fixomatic. We repaired it. He's already wasted 2 turns and some money. We'll see if he uses it successfully his next turn. The problem is each time you fail with that specific device, it's that much harder to use successfully. Fails and is damaged. Well, he's trying. The complexity is just too high for him being level 5. There's a chance he can use it successfully, but obviously it's not a good chance. What about the Zapper? Here we go. Yeah, Zapper worked. 6 damage, nice. And then it was a success, so next time it has even greater chance to work. Okay, do we want any of this? I don't think so. Jimmy, build another Fixomatic. Good news is it doesn't take long. And let's do one more. Interrupted. Okay, so he's got a spare Fixomatic because it probably will fail again. Hawkpick says, need an alignment adjuster. A portable spring-loaded anvil that knocks enemies down. Yeah, there's a bunch more inventions I need to put in. Cleric with an undead patrol surprises you. Okay, let's turn. Ooh, it's a ghoul. Hey, Hom, welcome in. How are you doing? DFortae definitely did something with his cam today. He can't say he didn't. We got proof. Yeah, I'm in a different area with a different computer. This is my laptop. How are you doing, Hom? At least the Google's forced to flee. We don't have to worry about getting paralyzed. Yeah, that's a laptop cam, and the mic is built into my laptop, so the quality of sound's probably not the best. It's a short-term thing. Next, almost couple weeks, then I'll be back on my desktop probably. Jimmy says he thought he could fool you, Hom, but you caught him red-handed. And Hom says, well, just wanted to stand up to get some coffee, but checked who was streaming tonight first. Europe time. Okay, we still got a skeleton. Where did he go? Oh, he's up there. Duncan, I'll hit him with a lance. 60 experience, 20 silver, nothing magical. You hear angry mutterings and shouts. You can just make out the words, Mertani taking all the eggs. Our own studies, conversation. Combat. Okay, here we go. Come on, Jimmy, don't fail us here. We need a whiz bang so that we can deafen these guys. Oh, device fails and it's damaged. Okay. Severb, let's do a color spray. He knocked out 4 of them. Perfect. Let's command this mage. Take a nap. Let's see if he'll take a nap for us. Stinking cloud. Bo says, honestly, it's not too bad. It's only a big hollow, but otherwise just fine. Okay, good. Glad to hear it. Probably halfway in the afternoon. Yeah, it's 2:13 p.m. Jimmy's being set up. Checking the chat for someone we'll not name. Let's repair his whiz bang with the Fix-O-Matic. Caffeine Cleric. Success. Oh, wait, we gotta kill this guy here. Forgot. I thought he was in my party. We had warriors in our party earlier. Okay, any of this stuff we want? There's a flask. We'll take that. Okay. Are you gonna join me, Hom? Duncan says DFortae has a special cam set up just for Hom. The rest of us see the big comfy chair just fine. That's right. Yes. Duncan knows. It's exactly what's happening. Monsters, allow them to flee, yes. Okay, so we got a big fight coming up. This is not the big fight. Paladin's saving us. Duncan lost his weapon in the statue. Punch him. So I got 1 hit point. Okay, Tim lost his longsword. There we go. And a little bit of steel. You hear from the altar. See, I told you not to worry. Okay. Phantom armor. You look down upon clerics, mages, and draconians gathered around a skull-enshrined altar. Eggs explode. Okay. Oh boy. We need to hit some casters here. I'm going to cast Hold Person from the scroll, actually. Worked on one of them. Oh, what was that? Okay, he cast Precipitation. We're drenched, so we can't cast fire stuff, but I don't think we care. Jimmy, here we go. Use your whiz-bang. You've failed twice now, so you don't have a very good chance for it to succeed again. Now he casts darkness on us. Well, let's return the favor, shall we? Step out of the darkness so we can see what the heck's going on. You're back, Hom? Alright. Duncan's in the darkness. He can't see a darn thing. Let's see. Is there anybody here? Tim's there. Nobody's up here. Anybody here? No? Okay. Jimmy, step into the light. Let's try your rock picture again. Oh, he succeeded, but he missed. That one's totally lost. Hey, Toothless, welcome in. How are you doing? Toothless says, tell him you merely adapted darkness. I was born in it, molded by it. No, don't attack the alley. Silenced. Those guys figured out how to get out of the darkness. Bane speech? You mean Bane of the Cosmic Forge? Or are you talking about Bane the god? Okay, mage down. Oh, from the Batman movie? Ah, okay. Gotcha. Ham is weakened. The mage did rave enfeeblement on us. $1,300 experience. Nice. Okay, let's detect magic here. The flail and potion. Yeah, you can see his damage is multiplied times 0.25. Okay, can you use a flail? Yes, you can, but your weapon of choice is longsword. Okay, we don't want to switch to a flail. Cleric Ranger. He's not skilled with a flail. Still looking for a composite longbow. Tinker can't use a flail. Those guys can't. You see, can Duncan? No, not effectively. Well, I guess we might end up selling it. Okay, we need 2 more cleric spells. We have Cure Light, Command, and Bless. Let's get Detect, Precipitation. Cast Remember. Wrong way. Draconians carrying brass dragon eggs. They split up and run. Let's try it, Jimmy. Try your zapper. Ah, device fails. Somebody's armor just got destroyed. It had to have been Tim's. His rock pitcher isn't damaged yet. Let's try it. Nope, that's damaged too. And this is the rules. These I implemented according to the rules. They're defined in Dragonlance Adventures. That's just how bad Tinker Gnomes are in the beginning with their devices. Alright, we need to get Tim some chainmail. I think I kept an extra one. Yep. There we go. Should we even bother, Jimmy? Build. Fix-o-matic, yes. Whiz-bangs repaired. Zappers repaired. Not enough gold, 150 gold. Okay, Jimmy's getting expensive. Okay, all of his devices are repaired. Let's get another Fix-o-matic. So we got a spare. Alright. Severb's ready for a level up. Ooh, Illusionist. Yeah, we definitely want to go get that. Duncan says, you have made champions kinder. There is no way you could get all of this resting done in the original version. Always random patrols about. Yeah, they still will come around. But not as often. So here's one right here. You can actually rest some now. But most of the game's actually harder since I fixed things that SSI didn't have correct. Training Hall, Severb, level 5 Illusionist, 3rd level spell. Oh boy, we got lots to choose from. Wraith form would work pretty well in this game because there's not a lot of enemies that are high enough level to hit with +1 or better. Continual Darkness is so good though. Phantom Wind we could use to actually move a stinking cloud. I'd cause it to go down the battlefield and hit more enemies, which could be useful. I think I'm going to get Phantom Wind actually. Used in combination with Stinking Cloud can be real strong. You dread Oryx now? Toothless says yes. Oh man, they're so hard now. And the Death Knight, boy, once we get to him, if we make it Okay, go to the inn. Phantom Wind, and let's get another color spray. It's like Tim's missing Phantom Armor, and so is Ham. Let's get that on him. Duncan says the Bozaks will wipe you out with stinking clouds before you get there. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah, they're rough. And they explode now. I fixed that. The Civacs are the tall ones. You have to be taller than them to make them explode. So they will not explode unless you're enlarged, basically. But the Bozaks always explode. Now that I fixed that. So the good news is they will hurt each other when they explode and everything around them. So that's a good thing. Evil Cleric. Way to go, Jimmy. You know what? Let's let them come to us. We'll put you right here and then you can attack as they go by. They're staying in the corner. Okay. Nice, Ham. Hey there, Rukarn. Welcome to the stream. How are you? He says the AI just turned its own undead. No, it was trying to turn my paladin. I have a paladin right here, and paladins can be turned from clerics. But he failed. He wasn't strong enough. It does look like that, though. He was trying to turn his own undead. If you face a really high cleric, they can turn your paladin. They can actually even destroy your paladin. But they'd have to be really high level for that. Evil clerics can do that. Jimmy says, Ham's faith in coffee cannot be shaken. Success. 913. That's got to have something magical. The potion and the arrows, okay. If we can ever find a composite longbow for the darn ranger. I am going to pick up an extra suit of chainmail. Thanks for the 30 bits there, Ham. I appreciate it. It's got a giant coffee emoticon. Toothless says, can it be stirred, though? His faith in coffee cannot be shaken. Toothless says it can be stirred. Duncan says sound effects messed up. No, my laptop, if you're talking about where sometimes it doesn't make a noise, I think it's my laptop. I've always had a problem where sound cuts out on my laptop. My desktop doesn't do it, but there's something wrong with my Windows install. Okay, we're not due a level up. Let's see if there's anything I can memorize. Detect magic. Ham says, I always stir my coffee because AI uses a tiny bit of milk and sugar in it. Oh, I always use a tiny bit of milk and sugar. Duncan says, must be that dusty old ad-lib card in there. Yeah, it's really weird. It cuts out on videos. Like if I play a video or a song like music, the first like second and a half or something, it's just silent and all of a sudden it comes in. But it's not consistent. And I've tried updating my drivers and everything. So I don't know. I spent quite a bit of time a long time ago trying to fix it and I never could. Hold person. And here we go. We can do stinking cloud movement here. Cast stinking cloud right here. We'll push it down the line. Phantom wind. We got two of them. We moved it and it went to the right. It missed the mage. I should have went down a step. It'll work really good once we get to strong enemies. And there's a bunch of them in a line. We can keep pushing the stinking cloud and cause it to hit a whole bunch of them. In fact, if we come down here, oh, I already used it, never mind. Let's get a phantasmal force out here. Oh, we're up to Vegapygmies. Let's get one. Yeah, that was Phantom Wind. See, the Phantom Wind just blew it again. Each round it's going to keep blowing at this direction for as long as the Phantom Wind lasts. And it'll keep affecting whoever's in the path. You can use it on quite a few different cloud types. Okay, Vegapygmy, you got some hand axes you can throw here, or we can attack. Dex of 10, they go 14. Let's attack. He hit the Vegapygmy. Surrender. Okay. Is there anything we want here? There is a hammer. Nope. Ham says, funny how the whoosh whoosh sound comes from a miss sounding more whooshier. You mean with my echo? Turn. They are all turned. Eh. You sort of miss the bass now, so all the sounds are a little lighter to your ears. Yeah, this laptop streaming is temporary. It said it'll probably be about 2 weeks, a little less than that. Half damage from slashing or piercing on skeletons. Still enough damage with that lance though. 14 going down by 2 is still 7. Toothless says, I can imagine zombies running away while yelling, still yelling, brains! No, our brains! Morning stars would work well against those skeletons. 84. Contacted the Minotaurs to help us. Okay. Yep, we don't have a Minotaur in our party this time. It was a good test, though. They did pretty good. Definitely had some limitations though. Draconians attack. Duncan lost his lance. Severb lost his phantom armor. Ham lost his longsword. Okay, Jimmy, can you do it? Can you use a zapper successfully? Nope. He's failed with it so many times now, the chance of him getting a success on it's super low. It was already low to begin with. Tudor says, what is a zapper? It's a tinker device. It does, think of it similar to Shocking Grasp, only you don't actually have to hit the enemy. They get a saving throw versus electricity, but it just does straight damage. I think I have it do 1d4 damage plus 1 per level. You have to be in melee range. It's kind of hard to get it to succeed, at least at this level. What level is he? Level 5. Does electric damage. So it would slow iron golems if you face those. And there's no magic resistance because it's not real magic. So it'll bypass magic resistance. It's one of the devices we built with Jimmy. Yeah, new Tinker class, yep. Until they get higher level, they fail a lot. Okay, Duncan lost 2 lances. Han lost longsword. Let's use the Fix-O-Matic to get the zapper repaired. Okay. You surprise a group in the midst of an argument. Attack. Okay, let's try the whiz bang again. We haven't been able to succeed yet. I'm trying to deafen these. Failed. Yeah, that device we're not going to be able to probably use. We failed with it so much. Each time you fail, it's a -1 out of a 20. There's a 20-side die you roll each time to figure out if it'll work again in the future. And if you use something successfully, it gets a +1 each time. So I probably should just throw away that device. Stinking cloud. So let me think here. If I go right here and do Phantom Wind, I can get it to go up to the left and, yeah, up to the left. Get that stinking cloud to hit another guy. It's cast right here. Yeah, it went up and to the left and hit that guy. Oh no, now Duncan got affected by it. Now they're attacking Duncan while he's gagged. He survived the assassination attempt. Charm person. Let's charm this guy. Nice. Jimmy says, can I throw the device at my enemies? Unfortunately, no. Friendly fire, Toothless says, yeah. Oh no, Duncan just got killed. Dang. There's a constitution loss already. That's going to be hard to come up with the money. Ham says, keep it, Jimmy. It's precious. Color spray. We got cursed. Phil says, right, that kills you, not just reduce your hit points to 0. Yeah. If they successfully assassinate, they have to try. So if their level's a lot higher than yours, it's probably going to happen. But if they're lower level than you, it probably won't happen. Level matters. Oh, that guy had mirror image. Now Tim got affected by the phantom wind blowing around the stinking cloud. Gotta be careful. Particularly dangerous if you blow it like not at a direct 90 or 45 degree angle. Jimmy's weakened from Ray of Enfeeblement. Lost an image. Okay. Well, since this is going to cost us a bunch, let's pick up as much as we can. Map of Gargath Keep. Okay, we need to try to get out of here. Ugh. He's trying to turn a paladin. He failed. Jimmy says, you already made me a gnome and then you get me weakened? If I didn't know better, I'd say DFortae was streaming on location from Bray Island. Bray, Ireland. Is that Kiffer's Island? Kiffer's Island? He's in Bray. These clerics are hard to hit. Says the one we will not name with a mask on. Okay, 2 hit points. You can do it, right? Nope. 1 damage, Jimmy. 1 damage. He had 2 hit points and you do 1 damage. Tom says, at the last second of the stream, DFortae will take off his mask and show his true identity, Jimmy, but you already guessed it. Oh, he just cast command on the paladin. Did it work? I don't think it did. Nope, it didn't. Good. What was he going to try to tell us to do? Man, you can tell that reduce. Who was reduced? It was Jimmy, wasn't it? Or Ray of Enfeeblement. I think it might have been Ray of Enfeeblement. No? Wasn't him. Maybe it wore off. So I did do a fix command. It's not Severb. It's not Slater. Wasn't Tim. Yeah, it wore off. The big reveal. There we go. Now we gotta back all the way out so we can get Duncan raised from the dead. If we can make enough money. Another random encounter. Okay, Jimmy. It's time for you to use an item. Time to fail. Let's do the zapper again. Fail. Color spray. Still 1,000 gold for res. No, for raised dead it's 5,500 gold, I think. So it'd be a little over 1,000 platinum. And in this game it's called steel. That's what the gold is the equivalent of. Well, I gotta check his race first. Let's see, Duncan. Yeah, I think he was either human or dwarf, so we should be able to raise him. Otherwise, we'd need 25,000 gold for resurrection. Tom says there's always a nice ditch nearby to be used for the body DFortae. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's a lot of gold. And Jimmy says he's doing it on purpose, chat. Let's go with hammer. That one's not held. Deadly Force, there we go. Another Deadly Force. Maybe this guy will surrender if we kill his friends. He didn't surrender. Ham says he can't fool chat, Jimmy. We have learned scams from the best. There, he surrendered. I seriously doubt we're going to have enough money unless we get lucky with gems. Warrior leaves the party. Okay. What do we have to sell here? We do have a potion. That's 400. I'm going to sell it. This flail's a magic flail. I'm going to sell that. Oh, wait. Oh, it was a short bow. Dang it. I'm still looking for a composite longbow. Sell the potion. Those are plus arrows, which we don't want to sell, but we do need to find a composite longbow for Tim. Had zero luck with that so far. Let's see what's on these scrolls. That's worth 600. This one's at 1800. Okay. So we need over 1,000 platinum. We do have 6 gems. Let's see what they were worth. Okay, we may barely have enough here. Exits, go to the temple, heal, 5,500. He's cured. Okay, we barely had enough. Oh, we're so broke now. 37 hit points. Ouch. Yeah, he lost some hit points there. 16 con. But hey, that's what happens with Iron Man. Composite longbow is plain hard to get, Toothless says. That's right. It is. See something here. We need to switch Duncan. I think he's ready or he's close. Yeah, human become Knight of the Sword. Okay, and we get a weapon proficiency. He was a Knight of the Crown, and we're switching him to Knight of the Sword. He's doing a lance. Let's do a two-handed sword. Hammer. Hand axe. Okay. He's a third level Knight of the Sword now, and he's close to becoming a level 4. Let's see if he gets his spell yet. It's not his meditation day. Okay. 5 days before meditation day. That's the only... Knights can only get their spells 1 day of the week. So let's rest to get his meditation day. Okay, he begins meditating. Oh, he can't memorize any spells yet anyway. Okay, that's fine. Save. Got their spells. Yep. Okay, back to where we were going. Okay, these are not feeling overpowered, so we'll have to kill them. Only 3? That's better. Ah, the curse spell caused our Vegapygmy to vanish. They saw it wasn't real. Trying to turn our paladin still. It's not going to work, buddy. You're too low level. There we go. Actually, I probably should pick up some of this stuff. I'm going to be so broke now. Ooh, we found some treasure. There we go. 4,500 experience. 2 gems, 286 platinum. Lots of level ups now. Hoopak, bracers, wand, and potion. Winning. Okay, the bracers. Put on sever. Nice. Safe place to rest. Alright. We'll take it. Covered with cobwebs, old brooms, rags, and domestic goods. Nothing. Room is stacked to the ceiling with moldering skeletons. Ooh, I'm glad I searched. Chainmail, magic chainmail. Nice. Armor class 0 now on Tim. Okay, we don't want to do that. That room, I think, is enemies. Rock pitcher? Let's try it. He successfully used it. That's a good thing. If we can do that enough and successfully use it, he will actually be able to use it consistently. Take off 14. Color spray. This is the best I can do. He's coughing. Tom says, how is your temporary sofa holding up, DFortae? Comfy enough? It's not that comfortable, but that's okay. The stream must continue. Another successful use. Nice. I think we found Jimmy's device. The rock pitcher. Come on, Jimmy, don't let us down now. It said the device something. The device failed or something happened to it. It was too good to be true. Duncan says, Hum, I'm not sure why you're the only one that can't see the chair. Jimmy says he suffers for the stream, Jack. Precipitation. He doesn't want us casting fire-based spells. Okay, come on, Jimmy. You can do it. Oh, the device needs another part. We'll have to use a fix-o-matic on it. True dedication, Mom says. Okay, and I don't have one. Okay, that's fine. We'll fix it after this. Okay, so someone lost the bastard sword. That was Ham. He also lost his flail. They go 14. They go 14. Okay, it doesn't matter then. Okay, here we go. Jimmy. Build. Fixomatic. Rest 2 hours. It only took him 25 minutes to build that one. Of course, it probably is garbage, but let's build another. Use it. Missing piece slides into place. And we're out of gold. Give Jimmy 50 platinum. Okay, he has a spare Fixomatic now. Oh, his other item completely disappeared. What was that? Can't remember now. Massive whirling multicolored light spins in the middle of the room. The sheer beauty of it is awesome. Duncan recognizes it's an illusion. The illusion fades, enemies are revealed. Okay. Hey Soda, welcome in. How are you doing? It says, is it just me or is the sound only out of the right ear? Apologies if it's already been addressed. I'm playing on a laptop, so it wouldn't surprise me if it's not in stereo and it's doing something weird. It's only the right channel? That's weird. I wonder, can you hear this? I'm trying to see if there's some kind of weird setting. Mono. It's not on mono. Let me try some here. I'm clicking mono. Tell me if you can hear it out of both now. Is it? You can hear it out of both now? Okay. So it was in stereo, but for some reason it was only doing one mic section. But I'm using the built-in mic, so it's probably garbage. Duncan, thanks so much for gifting a tier 1 sub to Soda Pagoda. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Duncan's super generous. Yeah, hype. Double hype. Okay, cool. I'm glad it's working on both ears. Duncan says Jimmy's tower of malfunctioning and broken inventions topple onto the party. The monsters rejoice, for the party has been destroyed. Yeah. Kind of seems like that might happen at some point. Okay, here we go. His rock pitcher. It's repaired. Is it going to work? Yes, it worked. Another success. The more times we can succeed with that, the more times it's going to actually work. Or chance of working. It's the only one so far he's been able to do. Color spray. Oh, that's pretty lousy. Well, made 2 fall unconscious. That's not too bad. Thanks again, Duncan, for giving a gift sub. Soda Pagoda. Ham says Jimmy the Tinker. I must remember. Yeah. Strength. I didn't know there were mages over here too. Here we go, rock pitcher. You can do it. Oh, the device fails and is damaged. Jimmy, you're doing so well. Blindness. Charm. Better get some fresh tea before trying to repair it again, Jimmy. We hit the blind guy. You can't see who's hitting him. Let's try the zapper again. This zapper's failed 4 times, so its chance of working is probably almost 0. Yeah, we're going to have to throw that away. It's a failed invention. So we could choose between Vegapygmy, Ogre, Bugbear, Lizard Man, Hobgoblin. Let's get the Vegapygmy. It's kind of the highest upgrade, even though it's still going to be easy to kill. That's good. He didn't hit it. And what do we have on here? Enchant an item and... Oh, I forgot I had reincarnation. It probably would have failed on Duncan. But I got to remember I have that and try it the next time somebody dies. Because that'd be amazing if it succeeded and we got a really cool race. You get some pretty amazing races from reincarnation. It's going to be hard to pull off. It's a level 6 spell. It's worth a shot. Damage. Fix-o-matic. Rock pitcher's repaired. Is anybody injured? Okay, Vegapygmy, go. Well, you hit him. Okay, Jimmy, here we go. Device fails. I think we need Jimmy to get a level up and rebuild his devices. Oh, they got our Vegapygmy to be destroyed. We tried, we tried. It's the meme of the Goblin Tinker. That's from Warcraft 3. The Gnome Tinker. One damage. Yeah, exactly, Jimmy. I said goblin. You've been reduced to a goblin. The Goblin Tinker actually is really good in Warcraft 3. It's a major upgrade compared to the Gnome Tinker. It's not a bad thing. He would actually be super strong if we could make a Goblin Tinker. Ooh, that had a lot of... Oh, wow. What? What fight did we just do? Okay, it wasn't a random encounter. Yeah, that was pretty good. Let's see what we found. Magic potion and a magic ring. Nice. That's a ring of protection +1. Excellent. Okay, any of this other stuff? I still cannot find a composite longbow. Duncan says Jimmy shall now be called Jimmy Peltzer since his inventions constantly malfunction. Yeah, when you level up, your best bet is to recreate the items because the higher level you are when you create the tinker items, the it's a lot easier to use. So like in the real game, a tabletop version, if you paid, for example, a level 12 gnome tinker to make a device that you use as a tinker, it'll actually work a lot better for you because a higher level guy created it. So we do want Jimmy, when he gets to level 6, to recreate all of his stuff. I'm just going to drop these now. Because it will be, it's kind of like the plus on it is embedded in the item itself. You hear voices. Yeah. Quit blabbing. Ooh, okay. Let's delay. Jimmy says Billy gets the girl in the end. Let's do a color spray again. I just can't get a good position. Ooh, that's going to be a good one right there. Nice. There's a cleric over there. He's kind of off by his own. It's weird. Yeah, that guy walked into the stinking cloud. This battle can give some good, nice loot, Hom says. Let's try it. Always a hidden cleric, yeah. He's sneaky. We got a successful casting here. Let's see, that guy's not held. Hum says we need cash. You never know when we need it if Duncan drops dead again. I hope not. He's already lost hit points. Duncan lost his weapon. This guy? Okay, he's helpless. Okay, someone finally assassinated him. Okay, Duncan, take your lance again. I don't think any of this is going to be magical based on how much experience we got. Okay, which way do we want to go? Ooh. This is bad positioning. I can't cast this without hitting my own guys. Protection from good. That was a smart cast. Stinking cloud right here. Alright guys, I'll probably do one more fight here. I'll be done for tonight. Skeletons are piled from the floor to the ceiling. I don't think I want to search that. Let's... Dang it. Oh yeah, color spray actually does work on skeletons. Not the loot you wanted to see, Hum? Yeah. I thought it was going to be better too. Yeah, I was going to search this room real quick. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Okay. Alright, guys, good place to save. Great progress. I really didn't find many bugs. In fact, did I find any? I don't think I found any bugs tonight, which is a really good sign. Alright, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.